Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Georgia Bulldogs. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense operating from the pistol. Scanning the field. It's Taylor. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
That completion makes it second and medium. And they'll use the ground game here. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Now a third down of the opening drive of this championship game. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. On the run here, lets it go. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. On the move now. Oh, what a grab! Makes the defender miss. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Bulldogs. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. It smothers. And maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They're going to run it here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made. Room to run here. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And here's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Well, these defensive ends are hard to handle on the edge. That's how he comes around the corner and hits the quarterback.
Boy, this defensive end is so talented. He can bull rush you and use his power, or also use his quickness to be able to get around the corner, bend, and then lower in on the quarterback. That's exactly what he's able to do, and I love the way he finished on that sack.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Singleton. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Quarterback still with the football. Breaking free at the 35. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a 1st down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down. Solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 49. 1st down.
Dropping back, it's Taylor. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And the incompletion now makes it second and 10 from the 49. He's back to throw again on second down. Looking for the wideout. He's got it in the open. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quick throw caught on the left side. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to throw again. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to pass. It's Taylor. Makes the grab. It's Pittman. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Mississippi State now operating in the red zone. Working tight windows. It's Taylor. They'll try a pass here. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. So it's Mississippi State on top so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant, and allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to scramble. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Nothing tells you more about a defense's personality than when they get tested like this. Facing a 1st and goal, all the way to 3rd and goal, you come up with a sack, relentless attitude. Now let's see what they decide to do on 4th and goal.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. Ball handed to the running back. Has the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Big wins like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And then 4th down, right back to the running game. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Now it's 2nd down here. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Makes a quick grab. Crosses the 35. Oh, he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down, but he just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the 1st.
They'll run it to the left. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Using his legs, it's Frazier. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled here at the 2-yard line. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give that young man the football again. Let him get his touchdown.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Second and goal for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of it.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd and goal. Now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
Defense held them to 3 in the 1st drive. Can they force another field goal attempt here? 3rd down. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. To the air, it's Stockton. and they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Defense ready for the wildcat. Just a short game.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Pittman. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They line up at the 14 now, no longer in the shadow of their own goal line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Caught over the middle. It's Pittman. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Looking downfield, it's Taylor. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw. Incompletion brings up an important 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Scanning the field, it's Taylor. He escapes the pocket. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And we'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Second down, we're going to throw it. With the catch, it's Evans. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He made good on his first try. This one is from 36 yards away. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And here's the return from inside the 5. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter, down by a couple of possessions. It's caught on the crossing pattern. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They keep him off balance with a run. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Dogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and it's enough for the first down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage and get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert of this and get their call and get ready to play.
Looking to scramble. Breaks free.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. We stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
You know, even though the these guys are facing a deficit. They're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got
going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Georgia.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to pass, it's Taylor. Quarterback finds a target on the right, it's complete. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third down play after that completion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete and trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. I'm curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. And that's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the 1st down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Fleming. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
What a job at the line of scrimmage by this defense. Looked like a no-brainer. 2nd short, easy 1st down. No, deny, stop, bring up 3rd down.
3rd down play for this offense. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
What a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The Dogs will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And the ball is incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Back to throw. It's Taylor. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's an out route. The catch made. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Receiver in motion now. 1st down. We're going to throw the football. On the move now. Fires it to the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught behind the line. It's Evans. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that kick.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Gets made on the out route. Refuses to go down. Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? The 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Dogs. simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
So it's Mississippi State on top so far. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw in the first play of the final quarter in this championship game. Grab down the middle. It's Pittman. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. With the catch, it's Glover. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Looking to throw. It's Taylor. Caught over the middle. It's West. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw it again. He finds the running back in the flat. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. On the run here. Let's it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Glover. They make the stop. Short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Dropping back, it's Taylor. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can he keep it going here? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackle made after a short return. The pick ends that threat.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. The first play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pass rush gets home.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. To throw, it's Taylor. Throws to the tight end. Grab down the middle, it's Pittman. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the catch. It's Pittman. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the mark.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Grinding away on the ground. They test the middle to get stuck. That one goes nowhere.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Important second down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. To throw, it's Taylor. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Crucial play for both offense and defense. Let's see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Single back, takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to clinch the conference championship. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss.
Now they try to run in here on 2nd down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. He's got room to run. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down. Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Man, that is so frustrating for this defense. You think you've got them right where you want them on 3rd and long, and you give up a run play for a first down. The offense makes you pay for assuming the pass and bailing out too quick in coverage.
And the quarterback will take a knee. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, they can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.